All right, welcome. This right here, I'm gonna show you how to very simply trade the inverted head and shoulder pattern and what it's all about. If you don't know by now, whether it be an inverted head and shoulder or a normal head and shoulder, the head and shoulder pattern is a reversal pattern, meaning that if you see an inverted one, you're looking for that at the end of a downtrend. But being a reversal pattern, you're already telling yourself in your mind the trend could reverse, and that gives you a key direction approximately where could it go next. It's a very important thing. The inverted and normal head and shoulder pattern, they are reversal patterns. You're looking for the inverted one at the end of a downtrend and the normal one at the end of an uptrend. Without further ado, right here, I'm gonna show you how to very simply trade this pattern and how you make crazy profit doing so by just identifying it. We're using also candlestick confirmation in very simple levels of support and resistance. One of the most important things you got to see here is that price action had past level of support here, past level of resistance here, right? When price action broke above this level, everybody know by now you're looking for the same pullback to the same exact level and then looking for it to go even higher to the top side. Okay, it's a very simple direction, and most likely, whether it be an inverted head and shoulder or a normal head and shoulder, you always want to enter on the neckline or the right shoulder of the pattern. This right here, the left shoulder, this right here, the head. This next move, this pullback, that would be the right shoulder where you look for confirmation and then get in for that buy. Like we said last time, the inverted head and shoulder is a reversal pattern. So the end of a downtrend, you have the pattern and then the reversal take place. And now you know your entry, you want to get in here or on the break of the neckline here or the break right here. These are all your buy entries. Price action can pull down here, show bullish rejection, and then go back to the top side. It could pull back here, reject here, and go back to the top side. Or it can pull back here, reject the same way, and keep going further to the top side. It's always just that simple. When you're seeing a head and shoulder, or in this case, a inverted head and shoulder, you always want to enter on the right shoulder of the pattern or the neckline. The break and retest of the neckline of the pattern is a very simple things. And you're always just taking your time, guys, right? When you're seeing these things come in play and you see possibly, right, possibly you might have that head and shoulder pattern. You might have that inverted head and shoulder pattern. Just take your time and let that pattern form all the way out. Okay, so seeing this right here, right? As time is going on, we see how it pulls back to this level. Seeing this pullback here on the 3, the 2, the 1 is very significant, and it's doing exactly whatever we want it to do, right? We're expecting for it to reject this level and then push up. We can find bullish confirmation at this level and get in for our buy. It's just that simple. But right now, everything is going exactly as planned. It pushing above this level, it pulled back to a level. Now our next step is to find that bullish rejection here to get in for the buy to go to the top side. So when price as it's pulling back here, you got to take your time. You're being patient. You're looking for bullish rejection, right? You're being patient, looking for bullish rejection. And approximately right here, you see this morning star confirmation. For me personally, this was my signal. This morning star is a candlestick confirmation, a bullish candlestick confirmation, and it formed on the 3 hour. Being on the 3 hour, I know it's very strong, as well as this right here, right? We have this touch, the impulsive move, the correction. We have this touch, the impulsive move, and this right here with just a big correction back to the same exact trend line. So now we see that every time after that correction, we have the impulsive move. So this being the correction, an impulsive move can definitely happen next. And it's just that easy. But this evening star was your confirmation. This evening star pattern was your confirmation to get into this trade. I mean, everything went exactly as planned. This head and shoulder looked exactly perfect, right? And it's all you can really hope for. After that right there form, as soon as Morningstar form, you're exactly getting in for that buy and you're going long, right? After that Morningstar, I enter my trade. As far as setting stop loss, you want to set stop loss below the pattern. So after the evening star forms and closes out, you enter stop loss below the pattern, TP1, TP2, and so forth and so forth. It's just that simple, right? We'll have TP1 here, correct? We'll have TP2 here. We'll have TP3 way up here. And the more it's breaking these levels, the more money we're going to make. But this evening star was your reason, was your cause to get into that buy. It's just that easy. And as time go on, we see exactly what happens. You make all that great money by just doing that. And look how far it goes all the way to the top side. And it's still pushing up even right now, right? As far as right now, it's still going even further. Look at that, right? It's still going even further back to the top side. And this is why you have to be patient and use these confirmations, right? Remember we said before, if you did not enter right here, the right shoulder, you could have entered right here on the break and retest of the neckline, right? Because you see here was the pass. You see this was the pass, right? It broke above here, pulled back. You could have gone it for another buy and still make all that money to the top side. So this right here was a very, very simple trade. We are making over 100 pips. Look at that, right? You're making over 100 pips just off of this very simple inverted head and shoulder pattern. So this right here is a very simple lesson, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. See you later.